I think the key thing with social enterprise, this is something that me and my friends who founded the commission used to talk about, was what does it mean to be a social enterprise? And we kind of had to try and think about all these definitions. And sometimes we were thinking about, okay, it's kind of apt now because there's this whole question about the mark, etc. But my thinking was always, it shouldn't be the case that you do this and that makes you a social enterprise, but rather it's your commitment to social enterprise. It's your commitment to constantly improving your supply chain, how you source your products, how you sell your products, who your staff are. There's so many who like the environmental impact of what you're doing. There's always something more that you can be doing as a social enterprise. And I think the more you do those things, in theory, the broader your market can become, because instead of just appealing to people for whom that kind of social action chimes, by building something onto your social enterprise offering, then you may well be opening yourselves up to another market. So I think in that sense, the kind of pursuit of the continual pursuit of richer and stronger social objectives in itself can help grow your market. And then there's the other element of, with social enterprises, there's kind of like three broad market areas. There's the private sector, who are always interested, then there's, I guess, the consumer sector, and then there's also like the charity and government sector. And sometimes you can create ideas in which all of those three can kind of see themselves as clients or customers of your products. I think it's all about thinking how you can take that further, and particularly with social enterprise being a really growing industry. If you are a service or a product company, there's probably a growing amount of more smaller social enterprises that are starting in a similar vein to yours, and so you can outsource your knowledge as, well, not outsource your knowledge, but you can kind of pass on your knowledge by becoming a consultant or by providing training. So you don't even need to think about how you can grow just by offering the same product, but perhaps you can take your intellectual property and license it in some other way.